Here we go.
I have now been joined by Captain Mustard, and that's just for the record. Hello, darlings, and welcome to
Boaty Cam.
Boaty Cam.
Go.
Just need to go and drop some go-go in. I was all behind like a cow's tail this morning, so I got here without fueling. I did notice the van has gone.
Banner.
Did you notice that?
What banner?
Van.
What van?
You remember the van that's been in the same place for the last 4 months?
Where?
Just outside the Mr. Patel's Pick and Mix sweet shop in Ulaanbaatar.
No.
Oh, you didn't notice that? Funny. Oliver's Cafe closed.
It's very quiet this car, isn't it?
Thank you. Yeah, it is quiet, refined, insanely fast.
And does it feel nicer to drive holding leather rather than plastic?
It genuinely does.
Yeah, I know.
It does make a difference.
I know. When I said which car should we go on, I knew you'd want to go on yours because you got a new steering wheel.
Also because
Right, don't run that lady over.
Also because the alternative would be going in the MGF and you would want to have the hood down and I would freeze my balls off. Probably I'd freeze my tits off first.
See, I get the impression a soft top's kind of wasted on you, really, because unless it's really stinking hot, you wouldn't have enjoyed that experience like I had the other day of driving in the freezing cold over the hills with the top down.
Except that you're completely wrong, because
Right.
if you watch my videos,
No,
well, we know you don't, but if you
I do. I watch every single one.
if you did, you would have realised that last February, when I'd only just bought Wet Leg, I went through exactly the same experience as you, and I drove it here with the roof down in February.
But then you got fed up with doing it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, after a while, you have a range of vehicles, and you choose the one that's most appropriate to the what's the word begins with P? Prevailing. That's the chap.
Don't you hate it when you get stuck behind a tractor? Oh, he's putting the expensive stuff in, the E5, the Supreme 99 octane stuff, which is a bit more expensive because he's got expensive tastes. I knew he'd leave that. Oh, what? How much did he put in? Right, he might have, well, he has put the expensive stuff in, but he's chosen just to put something like a $5's worth in. So, bing, bing, bigger, bigger, bong, 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 bing, bigger, 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 bing, bing, bong, bigger, 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 bong, 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 bong. Welcome to Boaty's world, where he is doing a video that I'm sure you are enjoying. Yes. Hello, old lady. And he is as well. Every single bit will be recorded.
Now, the more observant of you will have noticed that I was walking like a Mancunian, which is something I like to do now and then. Now, you know and I know.
Oh, you got to do you have these walks as well as driving things as well, yeah?
That whilst I was in there, we know that Captain Mustard will have left me a little message, as he always does, and I never know what it is until I actually come to edit it. And it's normally something along the lines of, Now, he won't actually watch this because he doesn't edit his videos. So he won't know that it's going in. But he's a raving, fat, lazy twat. And
Oh, I wish I'd thought to say that.
Mr. Boaty, you fat, lazy twat.
I think you approve of that, don't you?
I do approve of that.
Yeah. We're passing Gold Line without stopping. That's Boaty's favourite shop.
It is my favourite shop. And there was
Asu!
and there was something I intended to buy from there and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
There's one for you.
No thanks.
Why?
Just no thanks.
Coupe. T400 Tat.
Yellow. What, orange actually?
Yeah, I'm not counting that as yellow. Yeah, this steering wheel will be and it's nice to have a little part of Brian. You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking, that whatever happens, bit of Brian lives on.
Okay, what's going on here? Right.
What's that?
I was just thinking you'd have done that, wouldn't you?
I might have done.
Yeah.
I love the way they always put a brush in the top like that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good idea.
Now, in the old days, of course, then the chimney would be swept by a 13-year-old schoolboy. Where would you insert the brush in him?
Well, he'd just carry it basically, wouldn't he?
Ah, okay. Oh, I suppose that would make sense. Did you have a job when you were a schoolboy?
I had a paper round.
Did you? And did you do the job assiduously?
Well, yeah, I suppose so. I got up on time. I did all of it. I didn't chuck any of the papers in the bin. You know, everybody got what they was asking for.
I never chucked them in the bin.
No.
I took them to the chip shop and exchanged them for chips.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
Ah, it was the old days. You were allowed to wrap chips in paper then.
Yeah, well, it's not what I mean.
They
And
tasted
you know
better.
it.
Yeah, but to be fair, I delivered the Redditch Advertiser, which was a free newspaper.
Oh, so nobody would really care if they didn't get it.
Unless they were, you know, hoping to peruse the adverts and buy themselves a second-hand, I don't know, whatever you bought second-hand back in those days.
Cars. They looked like they was having a good conversation.
They did. They were quite animated, weren't they?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. I was just trying to think of something to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a tricky format for you, isn't it? The constant record.
Oh, yeah, you mean I don't do it?
Well, I mean that you
I'm
know.
not comfortable with a big load of silence.
I mean that you play to your strengths, don't you? And I think perhaps you find it difficult to be witty, amusing, or informative on a constant basis. You manage the odd burst of a few minutes per week.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, yeah. I wish I was as funny as what you are, but I can't.
You see, you put in a northern what then?
I did, didn't I?
Yeah. I like your northern whats.
Do you?
It makes me feel quite. It's like watching.
It makes you feel superior. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
That's why you pointed it out.
Oh no, I've got so many other reasons to feel superior. That wouldn't. That's so far down the list. No, it makes me feel comfortable. It's like watching an episode of Lost at the Summer Wine when you're all warm after a bath and you're all wrapped up in a fluffy towel that's been in the airing cupboard for a week.
Oh, yeah. Would you like it if I did audio books?
Oh, I would actually.
Why are you weaving around?
Because there's a noise and I'm trying to work out where it's coming from.
Oh.
It wasn't there before.
Oh, right, hang on. This is the car where you said there was a clonk suddenly.
Oh, that's a different thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's a clunk. This is a whizzy. Could be this. No, no. There we are. Jeep Cherokee, the original one. Oh no, I don't mean the Cherokee, do I? I mean the Jeep, that 4 litre thing.
Oh, yeah, the Grand thing.
No, the original one. I think it was just called. What was it just called?
Ooh.
One of them just went past.
Willie's
there.
Jeep.
No, the thing that came out in the mid '90s, 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I
4
know what you
litre.
mean. Yeah.
Have you driven one?
No, I haven't, but I've known a couple of people who had them and said they were the most horrendous thing on fuel you could possibly buy.
They are horrendous on fuel. But they were switchable 2-wheel, 4-wheel.
Right. I don't suppose that saves a great deal on fuel though.
It made an appreciable difference.
Oh right, yeah, so it went from
Peppermint Bridge.
What?
Is that really a place?
Peppermint Bridge. Yellow car. I don't know, maybe.
That bus had Peppermint Bridge.
You sure it didn't say Smithy Bridge on it?
I'm so... Oh, freaking hell. I can read.
Well, yeah, I know you can. Orange car.
Peppermint Bridge.
Mattress. it's left out for the hobos that fancy a little lie down.
The random mattress.
You know you're in a northern town when you see a mattress on the street and nobody really cares about it.
There used to be a council house thing, didn't it? There was always a mattress in the garden.
Yeah, and then sofas,
Yes.
shopping trolleys nearby.
Shopping truck, yes.
Every canal's got a shopping trolley in it.
You know that... Is it...
If you see a canal that doesn't have a shopping trolley in it, you've got to question whether there is really a canal or not.
Oh, it depends on the canal and the area.
It does actually.
I mean, I could imagine there would be lots of canals that were trolley free.
What, like the
Well-
Suez Canal.
But, yeah, yeah. I can't imagine there are too many trolleys in the Suez Canal.
Do you like trolleys? Or have you gone off them?
I like the entry level trolley.
That man looked like Rod Stewart. Did you see him?
No, I didn't.
I reckon you can get through that gap.
I reckon you're right. Yeah, I like the entry level trolley.
The entry level trolley.
Yeah, I don't like the full on big trolley because, well,
Oh right, I see what you mean.
in
yeah.
a way I like it because in theory you can sit in it.
Yeah, but you don't want to sit in it, do you?
I sat in it.
Well, I've sat in one as well.
First time I took Little Miss shopping, I got in the trolley and made her push me. There's a video on Facebook. And then when we went home, I put her in the boot. Her mother went absolutely in, and I filmed that as well.
What,
and her
the
mother
trolley?
went insane.
You put the trolley in the boot.
No, I put the child in the boot.
Oh right.
And her mother went absolutely mad. I said, don't worry, I wedged her in with the shopping. She was fine.
Oh, you mean you left her in there while she did your drive home?
I didn't really, but I told her mother that I did. And I filmed it as if I had.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that she didn't take that kindly to that, I suppose.
Yellow bus, never return.
Well, I was going to say yellow bus, but I don't think buses counted.
But what I'd like to know about trolleys is how does the mechanism work that means they lose the ability to move once they're taken out? Oh, well done. Once they're taken out of the environ of the parent supermarket.
Hang on. They stopped working.
There are signs up in supermarkets saying, warning, this trolley will cease to function
Yeah.
if taken beyond the parameters of the car park or something.
Right, well, there's two explanations for that.
My explanation would be that it's not true.
Yeah, I was going to say it could just be to put that sign up there to discourage you from trying to get away with it.
Yeah.
So you put your shopping in your bags first. So you still have to pay for some bags even if you do steal the trolley.
Right.
Right? Or it could be there's some sort of magnetic switch off thing just on the entrance of the shopping supermarket place
But
itself.
what would they switch off?
The wheel.
How do you switch off a wheel? I mean, your trolley is a fairly basic. Oh, I'll have that one.
Really?
Well, I forgot to do it, didn't I? So
You're going to have that one as well. we go, ready for some boaty parking. I'm going to say that you are an excellent parker.
Thank you. And I'm going to say that you're an excellent Lady Penelope.
Yeah.
Right under the rim, my lady. That was my parker.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, darlings. We are now going to head into Istanbul, get some food, and we will see you on our return. Oh, yes.
It's easy when there's two spaces, isn't it?
In it.